Hello and welcome to today's video. We are starting here in my car. I'm about to go into Studio West to get my eyebrows touched up. If you didn't see the last video where I got my eyebrows microbladed, you might want to see that. I do show progress photos, and the last set of progress photos are what my brows look like now, naked. I do have a tiny bit of makeup on right now, literally just like the smallest amount. So what you see right now is a little bit of makeup in there. I'll try to get a good before photo when we're in here, when she wipes it off, but I had put makeup on today because I was doing other things. Anyways, it's been about 7 weeks since I got my brows microbladed. They definitely did fade quite a bit, which she told me they would do. So today we already discussed that we're gonna do just about the same thing we did last time, except we're gonna go darker than we did last time. So now that I have a feel for how much they fade and what, you know, it looks like afterwards, I am totally fine with doing it darker to start out. So, you know, it might be kind of a shock in the beginning, but knowing that it's going to fade down to something that I am happy with is going to be key. So we're gonna go in here. I'm gonna try my best to do some filming, and let's get on with it. So I'm switching to voiceover now so I don't get copyright striked for the music in the background. There's before, and we get right going. We have some numbing cream on my brows, and she just lets that sit in for about 20 minutes. She did go ahead and brow map me once more just because I did have so much fading that she wanted to make sure that the shape of my brows was going to be perfected, and she takes so much time like really measuring things and just making it perfect, making sure that I'm happy with the shape. And so here's a clip of her actually using her little machine to shade in my brows. It is similar to a tattoo gun, and because I've had tattoos before, I can say it's similar. However, it doesn't hurt nearly as bad as a tattoo gun, at least for me. And I know that you do have that numbing cream on, but it really only numbs like the top part of your brow, but it's just like a scratchy feeling. So I wanted to get a little clip so you could kind of see what this looked like. And then here, after she did both brows, she goes ahead and puts on some of the pigment to kind of soak in and really let that color fade in. So this was one pass, and I think she went over my brows maybe 2 or 3 times. I can't really remember, but I wanted to show you. It's the final look here. We just did a little bit bigger today. What if?
We reacted way better this time, and like I said, like your skin's barely red right here.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah, it's a lot less red than it was last time.
Yeah,
love the color, and I feel like that works so good with my hair color that I've got going on.
Heck yeah. And if you ever want to cool them down too,
yeah,
you can totally do that. It's super easy to do that. So much easier to cool your brow down.
Love the shape, and yeah, I am glad that we went just a touch thicker. I feel like that looks good because there's a lot of space for my brow, like, you know what I mean? So yeah, so we are on day 2, and I thought I would just give you an idea of what my brows look like today. Of course, there's not going to be too much difference on day 2, but they look really good, and I'm super happy with how the whole process went. It was super quick, and she's so precise and detailed. And I think I mentioned in the beginning why we went with a powder brow versus microblading, but as for healing, there's not going to be too much difference, and same with the self-care. So today I'll just be washing them. I already washed them once, and then I'll wash them another time with a mild soap and make sure I dry them really well. And so I'll do a few more check-ins like I did on the last video of microblading, and I'll give you a better close-up right here. So we are on day 3. I already washed my brows once today, lightly with some Cetaphil, and I dried them. And then, if you can tell, I have some light makeup on. So I just did a little bit of concealer, mascara, and a little bit of blush. And I just feel like it pairs so well because it took me 4 minutes to do. And I feel like my brows are looking really good today. They have not started to peel or anything, but I know they're probably going to get worse before, you know, they get better. And of course, keep in mind, they're going to fade quite a bit. I just feel like the color matches so well with my hair. Like when I put my hair down, you can kind of get a better look that I do have red in my hair, and it's more obvious like off camera, to be quite honest, but I am just loving the coloring and the shape. And so yeah, I'll do a few more check-ins in this video. So we're on day 5, and I just wanted to show you a close-up. My brows are definitely starting to itch. They didn't do this last time, but I know that's a normal part of healing, so I do think they are going to start maybe kind of peeling very soon. I'm definitely not itching my brows at all, but I have like had to itch like around just a teeny bit. I can't help it. They're so itchy. I'm gonna ask my girl if that means I should be using like more cream on them or what, but other than that, they look good, and I'll do another update soon. This was about 7 days post procedure, and you can see that the peeling has really began, so I wanted to give you a good look at that. So this is about a week after. Now you can see that there is a ton of peeling. This is more peeling than I had last time, but the powder brows are different than what microblading does. And so I'm not sure, I hope you can see that on camera. The cool part is I can tell there's a lot more color underneath the peeling than there was with my microblading. So I'm almost certain that the results I'm going to be getting from powder brows is going to be something much more than what I was looking for versus microblading. And sometimes microblading just doesn't work for everyone's skin type. And so I'm so glad that my girl told me that powder brows might be a better option for me. So anyways, it's definitely going to be looking kind of gross for a couple days, but I'm about to put my ointment on and go on about my day. All right, this will be the last checkup. This is about 10 days later. Most of the peeling is done.